Good day, Dr. Adam, my classmates, and all other participants in today's training session. My name is Kamisha Gordon, and I will be introducing you to the Cricut Maker 3 machine. What is the Cricut Maker machine? So this machine is a smart machine that is used to precisely cut all types of materials. So it uses a wide variety of materials, including fabric, heat transfer vinyl, which is what we'll be using today, paper, cardboard, leather, and a whole lot of other materials. So I'm going to go ahead and read our objective today and begin the demonstration. During this training, we'll be utilizing the Cricut Design Space, that is a free software application. This acts as a control center for all cutting machines, all Cricut cutting machines. We're also going to be using heat transfer vinyl for our material. After completing this training, participants should be able to design simple text projects for cutting in Design Space, send cut projects from Design Space to the Cricut Maker machine, and load and unload material to your Cricut Maker machine. So as you can see here, we have the Design Space app open on a blank canvas. And on the left bottom, we can see the add text icon. We're going to go ahead and select that and add our desired text. I'm going to go ahead and type Lehman College. You can resize your text to your desire using the scale provided on the canvas. And this is an important step. Always remember to select your operation. So we're doing a basic cut. You have a variety of fonts that you could choose from to personalize your project. I'm going to go ahead and add another text just for variety. Select font and scroll down and choose the font that you'd like. So as you can see, I'm resizing my text. Go ahead and hit make, and this is going to prompt you to save your project. After you saved your project, it's going to take you to the preparation screen. This is where you can move your text around to the position on the mat that you desire. When you're doing a heat transfer vinyl, it is really important that you mirror the image. I'm using a 12 by 12 mat, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And I'm going to reposition the text because I want it to be cut further down on the mat. So after you hit continue, it's going to prompt you to select your base material. Just double check that it's mirrored and select your material. And now it's going to show you what buttons to press on the machine. So here, the machine is measuring the length of the mat, making sure that there's enough material for the project. Once the machine determines that you have enough material, it's going to prompt you to go ahead and hit the go button. And now the machine is cutting your vinyl. So you can track the progress on the screen. Once it's complete, it'll say job complete 100%. I'll demonstrate this on the next video. So let's review what we've done so far. You've been introduced to the Cricut Maker machine. You've also been introduced to the heat transfer vinyl, which is what we'll be using today. We went ahead and created our design, and now we're ready to send this design to the machine and get creative. So as you can see, our load and unload button is flashing. So we're gonna go ahead and press that and feed the material to the machine. So what the machine is gonna do initially is gonna measure the paper, measure the vinyl, just to determine that we have enough material to work with. So here we go. Go ahead and press the go button. And the machine is going to start working. Please always remember when you are doing an iron-on to turn the glossy side down, and when we're applying this to the t-shirt, you'll understand why we do this. So now that the machine has completed the job, you can see that the button here, the loading button, is blinking, which indicates that you could go ahead and remove your material. So now we're just going to go ahead, and this is what we mean by weeding. Weeding is simply removing the excess material that we will not be using on our design. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's turn it over and take a look at our design. Okay, so we want to make sure that we don't have anything left in these small spaces, and we've weeded out all the excess material. And earlier I spoke about the reason we would turn the glossy side downward. So remember when we mirrored the image? So mirroring the image caused it to cut from this angle. And being that we're gonna now iron this onto a t-shirt, we would need it to be displayed like so. So now that we've concluded our demonstration, I've attached a short assessment just to ensure that all participants remember the steps used to create simple designs using a Cricut Maker 3. Thank you for participating.